and sit down.
Hey, evening all. Say hello to everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Hello. Right, so we should explain before oh, let's turn this down before we do anything else. Wafdam, unfortunately, is in the middle of the power cut, so he can't. Wafdam, unfortunately, is in the middle of the power cut. Who's got it on? That's not me.
That's not me.
That was me because I was doing two things at once. Sorry.
That's a good start. Very professional.
Yeah, I know.
So we're going to have to struggle through without Wafdam tonight, unless he jumps in whenever he can. I don't know. We're still waiting to hear from him.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he's in the pitch black. So we will do what we can. And we do have a special guest tonight. Now, anyone that's been watching the show over the last few weeks will have heard me going on about Dovpo's customer service. I've mentioned it loads of times. It's amazing. What he does is incredible. And his name is Andy. And it's Andy Wilkinson. Say hello to Andy.
Hello, Andy.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, Andy.
Now, Andy's in charge of the UK. You are in charge. It's your thing, isn't it? It's yours.
My thing, yeah. Yeah.
So he's in charge of the UK customer service. Is it a recycling program?
We call it the recycling scheme.
Right.
Ultimately, so I front that and the Dovpo customer service in the UK as well. So if you have any warranty repairs or warranty issues, then you get directed to me.
And it is fucking amazing. I think more companies need to do what you were doing. But we'll come more to that in a minute. We'll get the usual stuff out of the way first, because Wafdam usually deals with all this. And unfortunately, it's been left up to me, who's about 3 pints of vodka in. So this should go well.
But that's standard. That's standard pugs. That's when you're at your best, mate.
I've just splashed vodka all over my glasses. So that's probably how this is going to go.
That's not good.
So let's start by saying hello to everybody in chat. Oh, I think I should carry it on to somebody else, seeing as I seem to be in charge.
No, don't do that.
Oh,
no, don't do that.
No.
Sorry.
That is
Sorry.
officially is your job.
I seem to be in Wafdam's shoes right now. So,
just because you're standing in for Wafdam doesn't mean you're Wafdam. So get on with your job and do chat.
Fuck me, I tried so hard to get out of that then. All right, we shall have a look at who's in chat. We've got Birdman. Birdman, by the way, I was, because for those that were watching me on Simon 62 show before, Birdman was in chat on there, and he was on their show a couple of weeks ago. That guy is a fucking legend. And
top bloke.
Oh, he's just fucking nice. And we're going to get him on our show, and he's up for it. So in next week or the week after, we'll get Birdman on, and you'll love every minute of that, especially.
I'm pretty sure I saw him begging to come on the show, which is always nice.
I think he's actually paid me.
Yeah. Well, you know, share the wealth.
No.
All right. Fine.
An advocate for liberty, Anne is in the house.
Hey,
nice to see you, Anne. Always good to see you. I do believe he says I'm here for the fox, the pug, and the squirrel. Well, unfortunately, you've got the pug and the squirrel. The fox is nowhere to be seen.
Well, Liam usually fucks things up, but he hasn't done that tonight.
It's all right. There's plenty of time. Somebody will pop up and chat in a minute and say that they can't hear a word that we're saying.
Who else have we got?
Well,
Hey,
I
up
don't
the
think
duck
anybody
is
can
back.
ever hear me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I've got a
Hey, up the
fidget
duck is
tonight.
back.
I don't know why I show up, honestly.
Have you missed it? Have you missed anyone, Pugs? I'm sure you missed people.
Still at the top
You're
of
gonna
the
have to
list.
start. You're
Wait.
gonna have to start again.
Stop it!
Start again.
No. Hey,
Yeah.
up the duck's in.
Are you on
Ryan
live
Heck,
chat?
Shut up.
Fuck the shut up.
Chris Lazenby. Tell me.
But he's
I'm wrong.
new. He's
Tell me-
new.
Thank you.
He's new.
First time I didn't actually say he's new, and you fucking called
No,
it.
I think he's new. I've not heard that name.
Welcome to the show, Chris. It's nice to hear. Peter West.
I my duck says he's new here as well.
Hey, up my duck. Never heard of him. Who was he?
Never heard of him. Hey up my duck. Evening.
Peter West. Is that a new one?
No.
No.
Damn it. We've also
You
got-
say that every single week. You read his name.
he's going to
Even
start
if
taking
they
it
are new,
personally.
you are literally just going to say no. He's there every week, aren't you? You fucking are.
No, he has been.
Worst
Here.
friends ever. You know that.
I'm sure he's played the wheel.
Yeah, Peter West played the wheel.
Whatever. You'd say that anyway, even if you didn't. Dion 78 is in. Nice to hear that you come back, Dion. Lady Liberty is back. Nightbot is in the house. Let's all take a minute to say hello to Nightbot.
Hello, Nightbot. I
The
love
first
you.
First thing Nightbot says is buy Creed's one shots.
I love
Fucking
Nightbot.
standard.
Standard.
Yeah, Creed and Simon and Pugs.
Never said me. I don't know
Everybody
Nightbot.
is
Is
on
I've
there.
seen yours. I've seen yours, Pugs.
No, I've never seen mine.
And Marshy, you fucking forgot Marshall.
He hasn't got there yet. Come on.
Seriously, I'm like 5
Oh.
down.
It's almost painful.
If you'd all shot, I'd fucking crack on, wouldn't I? Jesus. Right. Mike Haynes is back. Mike Haynes, legend, is a really top bloke. Love him to bits. We've also got Rocky Tooney. Nice to see you, Rocky. And yes, is back. Ian Thomas is back. Another legend. Mike Haynes. We've got, I think that might be Blinky M. Is back in chat. Nice to see you, Blinky. Cheech, value custard V2. Let's just say Cheech. It's much easier to just say Cheech. Nice to see you, Cheech. She said you were going to come over. I'm glad that you did. Nicky Maynard is back. And I think that's it. We're all up to date. Yes. I'm new here. Fuck off. Hey, up me duck. Jesus.
Did you get Nicky Maynard?
Yes, I said Nicky Maynard. Literally said it
Okay.
about 5 seconds ago. And you say that I don't listen. My God.
Right, I think we need to give Andy a grilling about how this Dovpo thing works for
Well,
everybody.
Let's just go straight into that because it's the main thing. Not
Andy
only is it the main
Tooney's
thing,
here.
Hey, Andy.
Hi.
but
I haven't seen
Andy
him.
Tooney's in. Andy Tooney.
Tunis in the house.
Not only is Andy the special guest on tonight's show, but he's also brought some goodies. And we like goodies. We like to give goodies away. And he's brought in a Dovpo topside jewel in gunmetal grey. Is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
A Dovpo snapback, which I have, like this one.
Right.
Ooh, nice.
I need that. Keep the sun
And
off my
Dovpo
big
t-shirt,
forehead.
like this, which is actually reflective for better future.
I need one of those.
And it glows in the dark.
It does glow in the dark.
It does glow in the
So
dark.
that's the prize for the winner of tonight's Wheel of Mixfortune. And it's our job to make sure that you don't win it.
Amazing
Right.
prizes.
Difference tonight's going to be that we're going to get 6 people from chat only. We're not going to enter it because we don't think that'd be fair, really.
Yeah.
I've got 2 topside jewels. I'm good. I clearly win it all.
I don't got a jewel.
And fucking outstanding mods, I think. As far as innovation goes, with Squonking, that was I don't think anything's really surpassed it, to be honest. I think they had the, what was that shite? Was it Digiflavor that brought one out? Was it the G-Box or something? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Somebody brought one out and it was absolutely fucking awful.
I must admit, we've been talking about trying to revamp the topside Joe.
To do what to it?
Exactly.
Well, how could you couldn't really make it any better?
It's
There's
exactly
not a
how
lot
it's supposed
that
to
could
be.
be done.
I love my
It's
top side.
a
And
class
finally,
device. Brilliant. I've got 2 of them. They've never ever let me down.
We're looking at the grips and this, that, and the other, maybe blinging the body up a little bit, but
the carbon. I mean, if you look at the video about the carbon's made.
We got our first contestant, Peter West.
Already, we've not even said anything.
I know.
Tell him to hold his horses, Jesus.
We'll get to you in a minute. Jesus. When you look at the way that the carbon's made, that's some serious shit that goes into that. I mean, I don't even know if they made money on it, to be honest. The amount of effort that was put into the carbon, but brilliant. I don't think you need to do anything to it.
No, there's not a lot that can be done.
Well, there wasn't a lot. There wasn't many devices.
Oh,
full battery.
I like what Doug said. Make a DNA 250 in the top side.
Well, we're talking about that. There was chat about that, but then you're talking about cost.
Make it too expensive.
Hey, I would pay it. I would pay it.
Yeah. Majority of the people pay it. I'm not sure.
You would have a few people that would pay it.
Yeah, there is a few, but that's the thing. There's only a few.
They put the Yeehee in, but it was a whittled down version of the Yeehee. It wasn't even the full fat.
Yeah,
that was to keep the cost down.
I'm not even sure you need a DNA 250 on the top side.
I don't think you do. You need up and down.
Yeah, pretty much. Depends how far you go into it, doesn't it?
I mean, you know, who really cares about TC? I know I don't.
I did when it first came out, and I don't think. I think I fiddled with it for a couple of months, and then just thought I'm not getting the vape I want.
It's for those that fiddle.
It's for those that don't like a warm vape. Let's be honest. That's always a cool
I just found it completely convoluted and pointless. I don't like the way that microphone is casting a shadow on my face.
I do.
My face is beautiful. It needs to be out in the open. So let's talk about, Andy, explain to me what exactly it is that you do now for Dovpo, because I've been going on about it for months, and I'm pretty sure a lot of it has been falling on deaf ears in chat, but they need to listen to it because there isn't enough companies that kind of do what you're doing now. There should be. In the experience that I've had, where I've had to deal with a lot of the companies being a reviewer, there is seldom that kind of response to standing by their devices. I've had a couple, Vatefly being one of them, and VK Sticking being another. They've been good in my experience, apparently not in everybody's experience, but what you do is completely different. And I don't think anyone's doing that.
The ultimate premise and the ultimate mission about it is having a customer service centre set up in, they call it the local region. So my local region is obviously the UK. And it's being able to manage Dovpo customers' expectations in the UK. Talking to if there's a warranty issue, whether it's been bought on the high street or an online store or direct from Dovpo themselves, if there's a warranty issue with it, I deal with it. Customer contacts me and then I respond normally within a couple of hours. Talk about the issue, pre-purchase and blah, 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 that. And then I'll get a replacement sent out to them. But there's a catch. And the catch is they send me the old device. And that's not so I can say, yeah, I'm going to repair it and send it back to you. I'm going to send you a brand new device. What I will do is I'll get the old device back. If I can fix it, I can fix it. If I can't, I'll strip it for parts. And then, say, for example, someone has a faulty Odin, they've smashed a screen or they've damaged the board or whatever, and it's out of warranty. Rather than buying new parts, I send them the recycled part, and it's free. You don't pay for that part. All you do is pay for the postage.
That's a no-brainer.
And on top of that, the person the customer who sends the device in initially gets a 15% discount to cover the postage, so they can use that at the Dovpo online shop. And then the person who accepts the recycled part, they also get a discount at the Dovpo shop.
So hang about. Let me get this right. So it doesn't matter if it's in warranty or out of warranty. If it's in warranty, you send them a new one. If it's out of warranty, you'll try and fix it with parts that you've got from people that have sent stuff in that's had issues in warranty, and you've got the parts from it. Is that right?
That's correct, yeah. That's correct. Oh, I mean...
So if you own a Dovpo mod and anything happens to it, it doesn't matter if it's in warranty or out of warranty, you'll deal with it.
Yeah, I'll deal with it as best I can,
Awesome.
yeah. I mean, there are a couple
awesome.
of devices that I can't fix, just because of the way they're manufactured.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only so much I can do with the Abyss, for example. Just because the way it's manufactured, it's got all sorts of different ribbon cables in it and what have you.
Sorry, which one was that?
Hang on a minute. We don't know about this yet. I've not seen anything about this. I know that you wanted to reveal it tonight, and you said it's already been revealed, but I still don't know anything about it. What is it?
What, the Abyss?
Yes.
Oh, no, we're bringing out an Abyss DNA 60.
Right, fucking...
You go Google there, aren't you?
I need to fucking have a look at this.
Abyss 60 DNA. Nice.
It's slowly... I was hoping you guys would be the first to know, but there's a guy on the Facebook, Dovpo's community Facebook, who's got hold of one.
Oh,
who's trialing it. But yeah, no, DNA 60.
Is it a single battery?
Yeah.
Must be for a 60, yeah.
It
looks a bit like...
I mean, oddly enough, it's got they brought one out with a body called the Stormtrooper. So it's like a white Ilfern type scenario.
It's a built-in side-by-side. AIO.
Yeah.
It's an all-in-one unit. Well, it's a side-by-side.
You've seen the Abyss. You must have seen the Abyss floating about.
No, I don't. Actually, I haven't actually. I'm not. The thing is, when I was reviewing, if somebody said, "Do you want to review this single battery mod?" I'd stop them at single battery. Not really. No, thank you. Wasn't really my thing, and I stayed away from single battery mods. It's just my style of vaping. I don't really touch them.
Can't get enough push off a single battery. Basically,
I don't like single batteries either.
But I know that there is a massive market for it.
There is a huge market for them. Especially, it seems to be more advanced vapors don't really go for the single batteries, but newbies do, and it's a good thing.
Yeah,
I give away more single battery mods to new vapors than anything else.
I'm surprised you don't know about the Abyss. The Abyss has been running what for over 6 months.
Oh,
I started reviewing a year ago.
I don't get one.
Do you know what they did offer it me? They did offer it me, and I did say no.
It's a collaboration with Suicide Mods.
Yeah.
So they're going to do what? Is it the DNA 60?
So they're doing, they're doing a DNA 60 version of it.
I know it's popular.
It's a bit like Swiss Army knife with vapes, if you look at it like that. I mean, you can use all sorts of different stock coils with different bridges, or you can bang in the ether RBA.
I've got a question from Arnie S. Andy, what's up with the Odin Mini reading ohms too high?
The what, sorry?
Arnie S. says, Andy, what's up with the Odin Mini reading ohms too high?
Possibly, if it was a repair issue. I mean, it could be a coiling issue, could be the deck, could be, dodgy coils that you're putting in. But as a repair issue, chances are it's a dry joint on the 510 plate. So it just needs a bit of heat under there.
Or there's a bit of metal somewhere that there shouldn't be. He's clipped his legs off and left a bit of metal somewhere.
It could even be,
or something's touching the body.
One of
the things I found in repairing the devices, whether it be the top sides or the Odins or whatever, I'd say at least 60% of the faults are the wire leading to the 510 plate, and it's got a dry joint on the copper screw that goes into the 510 plate, and it's a dry joint and it needs resoldering.
Right.
That's the thing I always check first, and 60% of the time It's just that.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Why is it an issue with dry joints though? I mean, what is it? Do they have cheaper solder in China than we use over here?
Well, I mean, manufacturing wise, yeah, they're going to use cheap products to fire them out. I'm not saying that with regards to Dovpo, but just manufacturing as a whole. You know, the cheaper stuff you use, sundries that you use, the more cost effective it is for a business. But the 510 plate, you've got to think it takes a bit of hammer. You've got the heat. Yeah, it takes the heat, the juice, and all the rest of it. You know, it's pretty much the main working part of a vape device.
It's always been a thorn in my side since because I've tried a lot of different devices over the years, and if I was told that a device had a waterproof chipset and 510, that's the first thing that I would instantly gravitate to, because every single mod should have that. I don't think there's been enough innovation in that particular area, especially with juice getting into devices. Because I've had so many devices go down from juice getting into.
Yeah.
To a point, I agree with you. I mean, the topside carbon and the Abyss is coated in a lacquer.
Yeah.
To stop juice from getting into the circuit board, into the chips, and shorting it out and creating corrosion and all sorts of stuff, which is a belting thing. But if juice does get in, that's that board redundant. You can't fix it. You can't do anything with it.
That's the payoff, isn't it? I've had lipo mods before, and I've epoxy resined the entire board, and which has been great for a bit. But then when it did go wrong, there was nothing I could do about it. That was it. It was dead. You can't get in there and fix it. You can't resolder anything because it's completely covered in epoxy. So I understand that payoff. I
mean, one of the things I do when I'm repairing top sides, and it's a dead simple thing to do, I'll get some black insulation tape, and where the circuit board meets the like the top part, the 510 plate top part, I'll loop a bit of black insulation tape, drape it down over the circuit board, and then slide the circuit board back in. So if someone overswanks and juice starts coming out of the swanking pipe,
it's the tape and drops off.
It slides off the tape, basically.
Arnie says, I've traced it down to the 510 trapping liquid between the ceramic insulator and the base. No cold solder joints found.
Mods are going to go wrong. Doesn't necessarily mean that's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as he tried it, as he desoldered it and cleaned that the 510 screw and soldered it back on, would be my question there. Failing that, I mean, again, I'm not going to lie, I don't go down into detail with regards to the circuit boards. I don't fault find the circuit boards because I'm in a lucky position where Dovpo supply me all the circuit boards. I don't have to sit there for hours. We're a multimeter.
You just swap them out.
Yeah. I just swap the board out. It's more cost effective.
Yeah. And spend hours trying to find out what it is.
Well, exactly. I mean, I used to repair overhead projectors and LCD projectors and TVs and this, that, and the other, and you could be there for hours trying to fault find. Whereas, I mean, that's all died to death because it's just cheaper to board swap.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've done a board swap. I'm fucking great at it, by the way, because my soldering is top notch.
Yeah, we've seen it.
For example, a circuit board for a topside dual from me is £8 plus postage.
That's good. Fucking hell.
Do you know what I mean? It's no rent there. I mean, you're not going to spend hours.
You could spend 3 hours looking for it. You're not going to be paid £3 an hour, are you? So it's
yeah, that's it. I mean, my process again, talking about the top side because that's those.
Well, Arnie says soak the 510 temporarily fixed.
Soaked the 510. What's that mean?
Yeah, soaked it. Like soaked it.
I'm assuming. But yeah, I'm assuming pouring it in alcohol just to clean it all off.
Well, yeah, I use WD-40 contact cleaner rather than alcohol. And yeah, could be that you've got some juice inside there under one of the chips, shorting it out, causing problems. There could be a million different things, to be fair. When you start looking at a circuit board, there could be all sorts of things.
Yeah.
So as I say, going back to regards to top side, because that's pretty much the main device that I fix. I do the Oldings and what have you, but the Oldings very rarely go wrong. It's the squonks that have the problem, and that's down to over squonking or whatever, but it's juice getting in there. And my process is I'll strip it, I'll go over there's about 5 solder joints on there, main joints. So I'll resolder all them, put it back together again. If it works, it works. Happy days. I'll let the customer know exactly what I've done. If it doesn't work, I get hold of the customer and say, well, it's going to be a new board. Or you can have a second-hand one. The new board's £8, or the second-hand one is free. You know, you take the pick.
Or you could, the third option, which is to fix it like you do and then smash the screen like you did on mine.
Well, yeah, there's all that. Yeah, could do
You know,
that
you have to applaud Dovpo for doing.
I was never going to let
something like
that go.
this,
I was going to mention it at some point.
though. You have to
Yeah,
applaud
make it not
Dovpo
work,
for
can you?
doing this.
You cut that. I mean, Christ Almighty! You're lucky if you get a reply from some of these companies. Let alone get them fixed.
That's one of the biggest things. I think Dovpo, to be fair, have been a bit canny, thinking, well, the UK now is pretty much, you know, the centre of the vaping scene, because, you know, it's
It's getting hammered everywhere else. So yeah,
Exactly.
it probably is.
So
Nikki Maynard asked a question. How much is a new board?
for
what?
He didn't say, just asking a question. How much is a new board?
Well,
While we're waiting for that to come in chat, which one?
Yeah, which one?
Side dual, it's £8 plus postage.
Oh, we got the
Hey.
silver-haired fox.
We got
Hey.
No, yeah, we
power.
don't. No, yeah, we don't.
There
There
he
he
is.
Yes, we do. Yay!
back into the 20th century.
Well done, sir.
Andy, what I was going to ask you was, are there versions of you all over the place then? I know you're looking after the UK. Is there like an American one or an Australian one, or?
No, there isn't.
Hang
So
on.
it's just you?
Hang on,
Nikki Maynard answered topside dual.
£8.
£8
£8 plus postage, which is £2
compared to a
in the
DNA,
UK,
which would be what?
70.
There you go.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't make money, and Dovpo utilising me don't make money. This concept runs at a loss.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm
Does
not
it though?
shocked.
Does it though? Because this, if I knowing what I know now, I would be more inclined to buy Dovpo.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly
the
that.
product and the sale of the product, you know, that which is what it's all about. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know ultimately I'm marketing one way or the other. It's to increase sales, but I don't make money.
No.
And Dovpo customer service don't make money.
Yeah, but
And that's not what it's about. What it's about is showing, you know, probably
It's
one of the
about
biggest
standing by your products.
It's customer
Yeah,
service
exactly.
and customer
It is.
experience.
It's about standing by your
Yeah.
products, and it's more than that. It's standing by your customer base and
yeah,
supporting
I-
your customers and saying, look, you know, if we can fix it, we'll fix it. We'll stand by that. You know, and there's devices there that the heavy wear products like the topside dual, you know, we've got parts for it. I mean, I've got the bodies, the shells, the doors. We're on version 3 of the door now, which is a lot stronger as well. If anybody's out there,
I've not had an issue with the doors, ever. I know people.
I've never had one. I've got a version 1 topside dual
Yep,
when they
same.
brought them out.
Both mine version ones and nothing. I can understand it because I've had mods with that kind of system before with the teeth lodge.
Yeah,
And it's alloy and it's going to wear out. I understand it. People dropping them, they're just going to snap off. No,
Well-
fucking drop your mods.
they talked about changing the actual design of the door, and I don't think you can fault the actual mechanism of the door, especially with the shape of the device and this, that, and the other. So what they did was they changed the composite of metals
Yeah, that would make more sense.
to stop it rubbing,
Yeah.
and wearing down. You know,
I mean, when you've got a lot of devices like most of us have, it doesn't really matter so much because you're not using the same device day in, day out, changing the batteries 2-3 times a day. For those people, I can understand why that would happen quicker. I have seen better methods of locking a bottom battery door, which doesn't involve too tiny and is more of a longer runner instead of two little grips. That
And
better.
Yeah,
Doc has a question for Andy. How did Andy start working for Dovpo? Was it through job ad, or was Andy in the vape community prior to working for Dovpo?
I don't go on it that often, but I replied to a post that they put on Instagram, Dovpo Loyal Fans Program, and that was about a year ago. And they wanted loyal fans, and they wanted to set up a worldwide hub of service people, ultimately people who can help within the Dovpo community. And I replied to it. Had a couple of Sky meetings, sent them my City and Guilds stuff to show that I've got appreciation for electronics, and I do a bit of messing about and this, that, and the other. Other than the blotto, I've never touched a Dovpo product in my life. But they show I've got a willingness to fix things, a willingness to help customers out, and that's how it started. So anybody can apply. There's links on the Dovpo website. Loyal fans,
Is there more than one
loyal
person
fan program.
Are you it though, or is there more than one in the UK that does?
I'm
one?
it.
Right.
Well, that's what I was asking. Is he it, or is he it for
Yeah,
the
but it's
UK
you
and
and
there
one
are
other
others
guy, though, isn't it?
I
worldwide?
don't know why. I don't know why I'm the only person that actually responded to it. I don't get it. I'd have thought there'd be a rake of people in the States and Australia.
probably worried that you've been
And-
inundated with broken fucking mods for the rest of your life.
Nikki Maynard wants to know, how do I contact you, Andy?
I've got an email address. It's ukservice@dovpoesig.com. Or
Is that on the Dovpo website as well?
it is
Andy?
on the.
Sorry,
I was
mate.
just about to say it is on the Dovpo website on the customer service link. So you can
Nice
find me
to
on
meet
there
you
as
too,
well.
Andy. Sorry I'm late, but yeah.
Yeah, Andy, this is Wafdam. Wafdam, this is Andy. Sorry, it was late on
Hi,
that.
mate.
Wafdam is
This
usually
is
the,
our future man. Future man. He lives in Australia, so he's in the next day.
Yeah, so you're going to get a power failure at about 7:20 tomorrow. All right, just be aware that's coming.
Right,
Always awesome when everything in your house runs off electricity, because I'm in the country, we don't have anything else but electricity, and you're in the shower and it stops. No water.
Advocate for Liberty has a question. Would mod repair be feasible in the US?
if there's somebody over there that's doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can suggest someone who'd be really good at that. I don't know whether he's around much, but Sparks will Fly would be perfect for that.
I'm presuming you get paid for doing this job.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do
Well,
it for
that's-
nothing, would you?
No, I was going to say
That's
it's
the definition of a job, I think, though, isn't it,
For
Post?
for 6 months, I did it for free. They just paid my expenses for 6 months because I was that passionate that I wanted to get it working, and I didn't want them to invest money and it not work. But
So they must be seeing more sales on the back of this. I mean, otherwise they wouldn't pay you. I know how business works.
It was kind of a
There
trial
must,
thing, yeah.
there must be. There must be. I mean, there's no secret. I'm been passed around on Instagram and on Facebook and this, that, and the other. At the minute, though, to be fair, I've helped 120-ish customers in 8 months.
You'd think it'd be more than that. I think it's actually probably good for Dovpo that it isn't, and certainly good for you. But I would say for the amount of vapors in the world and the amount of Dovpo devices that have been sold, that's a pretty fucking good number.
That's well,
Yeah,
it's 15 a month, isn't it? It's one every 2 days. So
Yeah. That's not bad, is it? That's
It's
pretty
good, and it's good, and it's bad, isn't it? To
Well,
be fair.
it proves that Dovpo stuff is actually good to begin with out the gate.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's bad that that all falls down onto one person, but still, it's
I
not.
mean-
there is at least one person doing it. Yeah, which is
I mean,
awesome.
when I say 120 customers, that's some of them have repaired top sides for. Some of
Nine of them are me.
Yeah. Well, you're definitely in that number. Some of them.
Yeah, you were
some
6 of them.
people- Some people just want a deck for the blotto, and I've got decks for blottos. I've got the parts. So, and that's one of the biggest things with Dovpo is rather than waiting, a UK customer waiting 6 weeks for a deck for a blotto coming from China, I send it out within 2 days. They've got it within 2 days.
And it is quick as well. I mean, it's literally when he says he sent it, I'm getting it next day or day after.
You know,
I'm
and-
going to interrupt for a second. While we are chatting with Andy, if you want to be on the wheel, we're only taking 6 names. So
Get carried
please-
away.
Yes, please. No, that's fine. I'm just thinking if people want to play the game, jump in there because we're only taking 6 names.
Well, let's have a quick mention about that while we're on it, because we are giving away a Dovpo topside dual snapback and t-shirt for the winner of just tonight's Wheel of Mixfortune.
Right.
It'll be drawn next week, obviously, because you need to do a week to get all your recipes together. But it's going to be 6 people just in chat. We're not going to be in it, so you need to say
No.
in chat whether you're going to be in this and put your name down. Say
Okay,
"I'm
so
in."
Brian's in. We got 2 names now.
You know, Pugs, I'm really liking you hosting, mate, because
Yeah,
it
me
actually-
too.
You're literally sat there doing
I mean, you take shit seriously for once. What's going on there, mate? It's like,
You know what? It's a fucking struggle, but now you're here. I'm going to get myself another vodka.
oh yeah, okay. So the descent starts to appear now. So
Normal service resume.
Okay, we're getting names. You just
so no them down.
apathy. If you want to be in, just say I'm in. Fiddy's in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need one more name and we're done. So.
No. We'll
Cool.
take more than 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
but
going to
6 will get
take more
selected,
than
yeah.
6. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
but 6
My
will
bad.
play. Right,
Okay.
I've got Peter West, Brian Heck, and Fiddy. Cherokee's
I've got Peter West, Brian Heck, I Me Up, Net Reality,
Hey,
Fiddy.
duck. It's hey up me duck.
Oh,
Hey up me duck.
Apathy.
Fucking hell.
I've got Marshy.
Just interrupt for a sec. There's Advocate for Liberty, I believe, and Andy will correct me if I'm wrong, but if you are happy to cover postage to wherever you are in the world, it is open to you. Is that correct, Andy?
Yeah, that's correct. We'll
Yep.
pay the
Private towards it.
£5 UK postage, and then anything after that is down to the winner.
Beautiful. There you go. So if you're in the in Australia or the UK or the US, sorry, have at it if you're willing to pay up for postage. So, and it won't be too much because English postage is really good compared with everywhere else in the world.
Thing
Hi, Mick.
Hey, Mick.
to send to the States, it's around between £12 and £18. So what's
Okay,
that?
how many names you got? I've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9.
I've got 8.
Okay, so let me run over this real quick. Peter West, Brian Heck, I
Yeah.
Me Up Duck,
Yep.
Net Reality.
I've missed Graham.
Okay, Fiddy, Apathy, Marshy, Cherokee, and Advocate.
Yep.
Okay, we're good so
You
far.
guys keep going. I'm just going to create the poll for last
Okay.
week.
Okay. Carry on. Sorry, Andy. I just wanted to
Hey,
get things rolling here. Go ahead. You guys keep blabbing.
Just wanted to touch back on the loyal fan program and the setup. you don't pay anything. I think that's one of the biggest sort of fear factors of why people may not have, applied for the loyal fan program. You don't pay a bean. They pay your expenses, they pay your wage, they even buy stuff like soldering iron and this, that, and the other.
Sounds like.
What else? I mean, they bought me, they paid shares in the iPhone that I'm talking on now. Because I pretty much just use my iPhone for Dovpo stuff, emailing and Skyping and this, that, and the other. And they said, well, if you're using it mainly for us, then we'll put to it.
I've got to admit, over the years that I've been doing what I was doing, I always found Dovpo one of the best companies I had to deal with. Peng.
Peng.
Peng is a fucking legend in the reviewing industry. We all know him, and he's always been phenomenal. Anything you need is there, usually. He's been great. Dovpo been one of them companies. They're just one of them companies. They care about the people.
Peng's more, I think he's dabbling a bit more in the research and development sort of side of it.
Kind of was a little bit last time I spoke to him. I'm not spoken
to him. I think he's moved a bit more into that minute. I mean, the key people at Dovpo is obviously Peng. You've got Lynn, who works at the Dovpo shop. She's the key point of contact there. You've got Kim, who I work with closely in customer support. I mean, Kim's got a mammoth job because, granted, I do look after UK customer service.
Does he look after every single one of you that works?
It's she, Kim.
Okay, I got a question here. As the new Abyss mod, DNA 60 Type C been mentioned yet? Is it really an Evolve board, or is it Dovpo's own with Type C charging?
No, it's an Evo board as far as I know.
If it's a DNA 60, it's a DNA Evolve board.
You can't pretend it's a DNA 60 non-Evolve. It doesn't happen like that. It's a true Evolve as far as I'm aware. I mean, I've not got one in my hands.
So it's micro USB.
But I think what Frank's getting at is the DNA 60s had traditionally come out with the micro USB, but that one's got been mentioned as a Type C USB. I think Evolve have actually updated the board to Type C with the 100 and the 175. Is that right?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, I only found out about it yesterday. And that was only by chance.
Right.
Yeah, I think I up me duck's got it. It's the C stands for the color screen rather than the Type C USB.
C stands for the color screen. Yeah,
they have to upgrade to the Type C sooner or later. The micro USB is a terrible fucking thing.
Yeah,
but I like it that if it's dark, you can still just. Doesn't matter which way it goes in. It's all good.
Dovpo bog standard boards now. They're coming with the what is it? The micro. The Type C.
Micro USB just wear out. They wear out.
Yeah, they are. They're a bit.
Yeah,
that's holding 200 that you've got hold of.
Yeah. C
type.
Yeah, C type. But yeah, I mean, Evolve, they're not a stupid company.
No, they know that.
They will. What the problem probably is, they've probably got 1 million Type Cs. They've got to use all that one first.
Yeah, we'll just keep using them until we run out.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah,
while I was trying to watch on my phone, and it was my phone just doesn't have the bandwidth. I did catch that there is some improvements that you're looking to make to the top side. May I suggest one?
What?
Well, my first contact with Dovpo, the first mod I had was the MVV, the PWM. A PWM dual battery 21700 topside would be gold.
Oh yes,
yes, it would.
that would be because I'm a massive fan of PWM boards. I don't use TC, and the PWM boards are not an expensive board. And a dual 21700 with a PWM board, yes, please.
100%. We'll buy that tomorrow.
Same here.
Again, I'll probably get shot down by the guys back at Dovpo, but some of the things we've been talking about, I mean, again, I'm quite fortunate because they're placing me on the R&D team as well. Maybe not at the concept stage, but as sort of a testing type stage, and throwing in a few ideas of my own as well, if I can. But a couple of things that we've been talking about. Topside DNA was one of it. Streamlining the shape of it, altering the battery door style, and changing the grip of it, and bringing out maybe a different color range for the DNA mod, so people can see, I don't know, for example, a normal topside black, grey, whatever, but a DNA would be blingy gold and whatever.
You could
Actually,
actually.
like
to show
the-
the difference, something to show the difference, because if you put, I can do it here, I don't know whether.
Well, if you put a Ferrari engine in an old Hillman, then people
if you
are not
put-
going to.
I don't know whether you can see, put those two together. That's an Odin 250C and an Odin 200. Can everybody tell the difference?
Yeah, by the USB-C and the.
That's the only difference.
Yeah.
So you're spending an extra 70, 80 quid.
For something that doesn't look any different from the bog
Exactly.
standard one. Yeah.
So we've been talking about that. How can we make the DNA stand out a bit more? So based on bragging rights.
Oh, polished metal. Polished
There's a fella by the name of Tony Killebrew. I think I got his last name right, over in the States, who makes a PWM board that has the same layout as a DNA 250C, and it's got a color screen, and it's a brilliant board. I don't think it'd be able to keep up with Dovpo demand, but something like that, a color screen on a PWM board would be an awesome little bit of kit.
Well, the majority of the people use variable wattage, and that's it.
Well, I mean,
It is the majority. TC is a very small amount of people.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah.
DNA boards are very, very good at.
well, I mean, DNA boards, even if you use them in wattage mode, are still a great board. They're reliable. They deliver exactly what they're saying they're delivering. So,
You can tell the
there is that, but
difference.
you pay a lot of money for features that you don't necessarily use.
Yeah.
So, it's one of those things. But I mean, I do like DNA mods. I just only ever use one. Everything else is a mech.
I've never had one, so
I think
I don't know
I think
what
it's a thing that you feel when, if you've got a mod that's a DNA mod, you just feel safer with it, even though you don't use half the shit that's on there.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't do TC. I find the ramp
You're normal, is what you're
so
saying.
much quicker on a DNA board.
yes, Mando.
It
Really.
is faster. Yeah, the
and
response is
it-
faster.
You get the flavour quicker, basically. You're not trying to drag to get that sweet spot, as it were. It comes a lot quicker. And plus, I like dicking about on my computer.
Well, there's that too.
I
I mean, there's the customised.
You can spend hours doing it. Hours.
Yeah, customizing and making it your own is part of the fun, so there's that. I with DNAs, I sit there and go, oh geez, it's a lovely looking mod, but do I really need all the features that it has?
It's the
It's
price point.
it's a lot of money.
It is the price
I
point.
mean,
Like I say, it's an
I've
extra-
got the DNA Odin, but the Dovpo chip in the Odin is, for what I use it for, it's every bit as good.
Is it not? Is
Yeah.
it not like just a case of it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it with
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
You know what?
I mean,
For my opinion, I've never had a DNA, and I managed just fine. Like, as far as all I worry about is I get the hit that I need to get.
So It's right. You're right, Zippy. You are. You're bang
I
on.
think, I don't know, to a
Ben
point,
Jay.
I would have said that. I mean, to be honest with you, if I'd not worked for Dovpo, I wouldn't have bought a DNA mod. More for cost.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I've never had one, so
now
I
I've
can't
got,
comment on
a
them.
DNA, I would
Yeah.
never go back.
Yeah,
Well-
one of the main points with the DNA boards is it was their accuracy. You know,
Yeah.
if it was reading 0.13, it was 0.13, and the same for the actual wattage hit. You knew if you turned it up to 80, you were getting 80. You wasn't getting 75 or it was bang on 80.
From
Well,
a customer service point of view, I mean, Dovpo, our product warranty is 6 months, but the DNA board in it is 12 months. And I mean, I've had a couple of emails with the guys at Evolve and the guys at Stealth there who manage the warranty in the UK, and they're belting guys.
Yeah.
and I have a question from Nikki Maynard. Does a DNA hit as good as a mechanical?
Different hit.
Different thing.
Different hit. I mean,
Yeah,
look, I'm a massive mech fan, and I've got one regulated mod on my desk right now, one PWM, everything else is mech. I think it's just you get to a point where you know exactly what you want. You build your coil to suit exactly what you want. The DNAs are more there for experimenting with what you want. You know what I mean? Once,
It's not
once
just
you,
that. You know for a fact, Waft, that in 10 years' time, the only things that are working on your desk is the mechs.
I'll tell you what I'm missing at the moment. Something that I used to enjoy with the Minikin is a curve function.
It's in most things.
It's not.
Paper
I
press,
find the minikins
Oh,
hit really good, Creed. I have a big collection of minikins. Like everything was minikin at one point, and I've never had an issue. They hit really good. The battery life is really good on them.
Oh, mine just died on me. Just refused to turn on one day.
Well, I had
So-
one. I had one out of all the ones that I have. It was not the boost. I think it was the
The
I want to
V2.
say V1, and it just died on me. But it's the only one that ever died on
Yeah.
me. But I want a massive hit. I want power right there. I don't want to be sitting there like trying to get a hit. So
Well, I
that's-
like the immediate hit, but then I don't
Yeah.
like it as a sustained hit if I'm taking a big draw. So I like to be able
I
to
do.
tail it off.
I do. I like
So
to
it
take
doesn't,
it
so it
deep,
doesn't
okay?
burn my lips.
But what-
Yeah, basically.
I know I'm just new in this show, but we probably need to get on with
We probably do.
I've been
let's,
thinking about it.
let's look at
recipes from last week.
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
last week's and get a vote going. And
Okay,
then,
so-
and then we can move
I'll
on
do
to
a
the,
share screen.
Okay, I
I've got
can
the
show
poll.
the screen. I got the recipes, Simon. I do have the
Oh,
recipes.
okay, go for it. I'll throw the
Okay,
poll up there.
So the first one is Snoop's crispy pear, and I will show this.
this is Nick's
and,
one.
All right, okay.
So I think I've got everyone right. I did it really quickly. So I think Fiddy was in with Strawberry Express. We got Snoop's.
Yeah,
Crispy Pear.
I've got 4 recipes up on my
Yep.
blob here.
That's cool.
Okay, so Snoop's crispy pear. Wait. Okay, there's the picture, and we've got Cookie Flavora at 0.5%. Flavora cream at 1.25%.
I've never tried Mary Jane. Is it a strong flavor?
It's long clippings.
Graham Cracker by Flavor West at 1.5, Mary Jane at 0.25%, and Flavor Art Pear at 2, and Super Sweet at 1%.
Yeah, I think at 0.25%, Mary Jane will still be poking through. and ruining
Well,
anything that Nick has tried to do.
I've never tried it, so I couldn't tell you whether it's actually.
I know.
Me either. I have no
Yeah,
clue about
it's-
that
Something,
shit.
something tells me you're lying, Creed.
Couldn't tell you what it tastes like at all. I've never had it, so I don't know.
I don't
how
even know what
accurate-
it tastes like.
No.
Okay,
no,
so
couldn't tell you.
Simon, you can add that one, I guess. That's
No, I've added all the poll.
Um,
It's being voted on as we speak.
Okay.
I think Creed needs to discuss the picture that Nick has put up, because I think Creed knows exactly
Oh
what
yeah,
Nick would have said.
I'll do it in Nick's style. So it's a pair, right, wearing sunglasses, and he's smoking something, and there's Snoop Dogg getting jiggy with it in the corner.
Rolling with it.
Yeah, and it's basically Nick's description of this is it's a pear dunked in cream and then dipped in Snoop Dogg's ass, and that's what gives it the flavour. So
okay.
yeah.
I'll stop sharing this one. I'll share the next one.
Perfect job,
And
Creed.
this is Pug's recipe.
Now I should get extra for this picture.
You'd think that, but no.
I think so. I think
Yes,
so.
it's a good picture. This is
That's a good
Pug's
picture.
liqueur creamy blueberries.
Not only is a good picture, but the name Liqueur Creamy Boobridge, I can't say it, is a great.
There's an extreme long version of Pugs's picture. Okay, so we've got almond by Flavor Art at 2%, blueberry by Flavor West at 3.5, coconut rum by Wonder Flavors at 2.5, creme fraiche by Flavor Art at 1.5, milk and honey by Flavora at 1, and sweet cream by Capella at 2.
Well, you got a wild card, didn't you, Pugs?
The wild card was the coconut rum, only because I wanted to do boobs and I wanted to do liqueur. So I knew that I wanted to put something liqueur in there, and I had all the other flavors. And liqueur coconut rum was one of the only. The coconut rum was the only alcohol ones I had. That was one. It was either that or FA brandy or bourbon, which I'm not that keen on, or something else that I had. I can't remember what it was. And out of all the ones that I tried, coconut rum was the nicest tasting one.
Okay, we'll look at that picture.
I-
We'll look at that picture again.
I think Pugs definitely does get extra points for that picture, but then those points get taken away from him for having such easily to use concentrates anyway.
You can't take that away from me. You can't.
No, that's part of the game. That's part of the game. Be honest though, Pugs. You had that recipe nailed down within about 10 minutes, and it took you 3 days to find the right tongue for the picture.
Yeah.
Is that true or is that true?
It's actually quite true. It's quite accurate. Until I found it. But look at how much of a good fit that is.
We'll go on to the next one.
That's a good pick.
Waffle custard treat.
Yeah. Now Brian comes up with awesome names for his recipes. He gets
Yes.
some shit on the Jeopardy wheel, but he gets massive points for rolling out with some good names.
Okay, well, there's the picture, and we'll go down to the recipe. So he's got golden syrup by Vape Train at 0.6%, sweet guava by Capella at 1.2, vanilla custard by Cap at 8%, vanilla whipped cream by Cap at 1.5, waffle by Flavora at 0.3, and wild melon by Flavora at 0.8.
You are still going to taste that mushroom soup in that, even at point.
Yeah, but still, I just want to address something that Fiddy said. Pug's got to explain his recipe and boost himself on air. It's been rigged. Fiddy, there has been an open invite for you to come on the show for 18 months, my friend.
Yes.
So feel free.
You
to come.
You cannot say shit all.
Yeah.
You can jump in and you can come on air and boost your recipe as well, brother.
Okay, so that is Brian's recipe, and there's the picture again. We will go on to the last one, which is Fiddy's, and his Strawberry Express. And there's
Well,
the picture.
he loses points for not saying hashtag fucking
Yes.
35. Yep.
Way to go, Fiddy.
And I think
Okay.
I think he actually loses points for having a name that I could have thought of.
And he
Okay,
loses
yeah,
points.
exactly.
He also,
So we got-
yeah, it's quite true, Liam.
He also loses points for moaning in chat.
That's exactly what
So we got
Well, when
golden
it comes down to
pineapple.
it,
Go ahead.
sorry, Zip. When
No,
it
go
comes
ahead.
down to it, Strawberry Express, Liam could have named that, but if Fiddy was taking the piss out of Liam by naming it that, then that's extra points.
Right.
Yeah, it's
What's
true.
he doing now?
Well,
We
Fiddy's
got-
going to say in chat that he actually was.
Yeah. So we got golden pineapple by Cap at 1.5. We got lemon Sicily by Flavor Art at 0.75. Excuse me. Brr. We have strawberry by TFA at 3%. We got strawberry jam 1-on-1 at 2.5. Vanilla pudding by Flavora at 1, and Zeppola by Flavor Art at 1.25.
Actually, I quite like all those flavors.
Yeah, they're
it's a
really
good
good.
solid recipe. So
Although I don't know
I'm-
about pineapple, lemon, and strawberry. I'm not sure about.
I think it actually would work, really, honestly. Even though I have a real
Too
severe
citrus and
aversion
sweet.
to
I don't
the
know.
Sicily, horrible lemon experience, but I think it would work.
I do like lemon Sicily. I'm not sure if I'd have it with the jam.
And Fiddy has actually put notes on as well.
Yeah, he said read the
Oh,
notes.
yeah.
Let's have
Here
a
we
look
go.
at his notes.
My wild card pick was 1-on-1 strawberry jam. I picked this so I can have a dominant strawberry flavor donut. It's been a while since I've used TFA strawberry, and I actually don't even have it anymore. Imagine having a pineapple sauce and adding strawberries to it, then taking that and stuffing the donut. Lemon Sicily is here, making the strawberry pineapple pop a bit more. We all know this lemon will fade, so any lemon note will eventually be minimal. Vanilla pudding for mouthfeel and bring this all together. I can't mix this how it is written, but I can use another strawberry besides the TFA just to see where it sits.
Well,
I'll mix
as
it.
much as we appreciate all the effort you put into those notes,
Yeah, you
actually
now
lost-
lose
you lost
points for
10%
boring
while
the
that was
shit
being
out
read
of
out.
all of us.
you lost 10% while that was being read out.
Oh, everyone's picking on Fiddy. But look, guys, if you put an entry in, we encourage you to correct anything that appeared from the Jeopardy wheel and have a red hot dip at getting a good recipe out of it. I mean, the other concentrates are in the top 100, so realistically, you should be able to, with a little bit of tweaking,
And
get
did you
something
see
really
what
worthwhile.
Fiddy said? Did you see what Fiddy said? How did I know that was going to be said at Wolf Dam?
Well, he promised us 18 months ago that he was going to come on stream live in the bath, and he still hasn't.
No, I
And,
know.
No one wants to see that.
Oh no, everyone wants to see that, mate. Fiddy in the bar.
Not even a challenge.
Cool. Hey, he's a very attractive man. Come on.
Is.
But
Okay,
we
so-
should probably.
Oh, go ahead.
Go on, Zip.
Sorry, go ahead. No.
Well, the voting's going. We'll
Just-
let
can I
that
just stop
roll
you for a
while we play the game. Creed,
Before you do it, can I just say
Yeah,
that?
have we got enough names? Do we need
We
any
have,
more?
but before you do
Okay,
that,
I'll
before
just go over the
you do
list
that-
again just to make sure. I haven't had any new ones. So I'm Peter West, Brian Heck, I'm Up Duck, Net Reality, Fiddy, Apathy Miller, Marshy, Cherokee, and Advocate for Liberty. That's
Yep.
what I have.
I just want
Okay.
to say, can I just
We're
say,
going to roll.
before we say anything else, for the last 10 minutes, it looks like Andy was sat there knitting.
He's
Which
putting
was
another
really
ball
comical,
together.
and nobody
I'm
saw
wetting
it.
me death.
It's like this.
Right,
Okay,
anyway,
so-
Let's
Yes,
see-
Creed, we're
let's
He's
see.
ready
punched
to go.
tits away.
let's get going, shall we?
Nice, folks. So you're back to your own self now. You haven't got
Hey,
any responsibility, mate.
Hey, Pug.
Roll it, Creed.
There we go. Let me just get rid of some of
I'm
the...
actually excited for this week's. I really am.
Oh, yeah?
I love this game. I love it.
Yeah, I do too. It's fun.
Right. Okay.
I love
we've
it
got-
I love it when we're not on the wheel. It's sort of like
Yeah, that's a
beautiful.
bonus.
I know pressure's off, right? Pressure's off. So we've got
Yes.
what have we got? We've got 9 on there, and 6 of them are playing. That's good.
So
Right.
far,
Yeah.
Simon, you and I are scar free.
Don't. Oh, you just mozzed it. We're going to get selected next week now. You know that, don't you?
You know next week it's just going to be Simon and Zippy and Waffle on the wheel.
Simon and Zippy on the wheel.
Right. Let's get going. First victim.
D Miller,
Apathy Miller.
get in. You're on a chance of winning a new mod, sir.
Oh, and a hat
Okay.
and a t-shirt.
Right. Let's. I'm just going to give these a quick shuffle.
Yeah, I can't forget the
Yes.
hat and t-shirt. Sorry. Well, damn, you're quite right.
Okay. Concentrate number 1 for apathy.
Wear this.
Well, we got different sounds this week. We can't. There's no dancing yet.
Where's the music?
There we go.
Right, yeah. Nice bit of triacetin in that. Yep. Go for it.
TFA Dragon Fruit. I am going to drop all these off again this week so that nobody gets the same thing twice.
Sounds like a plan.
Nice. Good flavour.
Dragon
Yes,
Fruit and Biscotto.
It's a fruity biscuit.
Number 3.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Right.
golden butter.
Nice.
Okay.
Butter cookie with fruit.
There's butter cookie with a bit of dragon fruit. Need a fruit to go with that dragon fruit. Though. Let's
See
see
what we
what
can
comes up.
Number 4.
Pear would be nice.
Sweetener.
Okay. All right.
And number 5.
Nice to Millen, dragging my butt.
Oh, okay. Actually, that's probably not that bad.
That'll
Not
actually
too
work
terrible.
quite nicely with
Yeah.
the dragon fruit, I reckon. I'm not sure how you're going to play it in with the cookie, but you know, it'll
Or the
you know,
butter.
Candy
Yes.
cookie.
lemonish cookie.
Guess what?
Let's do it. Let's
Oh
fucking
no!
talk.
Now Tam added one, didn't she? What
Tam
was it?
Tam added for her win last week. She added FA white truffle.
Oh,
Oh.
Evil woman.
oh, that is evil.
Evil
What happened to Tam?
woman.
Where is Tam?
Don't know. She was here and she disappeared. I think she dropped a message in Facebook, but I couldn't. I
Oh, okay.
haven't
Yeah.
got to it yet.
Oh.
Hey, nice with the dragon fruit.
It could
That's
be,
all right.
that could be all right.
That's really
Actually,
not that
Yeah.
bad. Who put that in
Yeah.
there? That wasn't. That's not.
Nothing wrong with that at all. That's going to make it a
Nick,
pretty
that-
decent.
why-
one.
why
Nick
is that
wanted
on
that
that
one
wheel?
on the wheel. Nick
Why is
wanted
that
that
on
one
that
on the
wheel?
wheel. He hates it.
Okay.
I don't know why, but he
Does
does.
he? I love that shit. That's great. That's a great bloody flavour.
Right. So
That's
yeah,
saved
well,
that recipe.
the Jeopardy wheel is not all difficult. Most of it is. But it's not all difficult. Okay, player 2.
Graham.
Next.
Yay, Graham's in.
Well, that's the rest of you lot fucked.
Well, yeah, it depends. what he gets,
Let's see
really.
what he pulls up first.
I don't know. He could end up with 5 strawberries.
He can't taste strawberry, so
Well, see, yeah, for the Jeopardy wheel for Graham is just strawberries.
Oh, that's an easy one to start with.
Oh, cool, Mando. I'll get to it after the show, mate. I've only just fired up the computer and jumped straight in, so I'll have a better look at that.
Oh, for cock's sake. Seriously?
Graham cracker and New York cheesecake.
Yeah,
That's a good start.
No, he's already got a better cheesecake than Pugs.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's a Jeopardy wheel for Pugs. Awesome,
Banana
Mando.
cheesecake.
Yeah, nice. Banana cheesecake on the way.
Number 4. Yeah,
Caramel banana. That's
yeah,
nice.
nothing wrong with that.
That's
Toffee
nice.
banana, yeah.
Really nice.
Well, yeah, advocate for the first on the normal wheel, you'll get nice flavors. It's Jeopardy that comes in and just steps on your nuts.
Oh. Oh.
Interesting.
No, that
Ooh,
works.
That was
Really?
a kicker.
Yeah, that still works. That
Banana
still works
caramel-
with
Banana caramel cheesecake with tobacco.
Yep, that just deepens the graham cracker.
It's like somebody's just like eating a piece of cheesecake. Someone's put a cigarette in.
Which has happened before, I'm
Not
sure.
quite. Not with that tobacco. Right, anyway. Jeopardy wheel.
I'm missing the
If he
wow
gets,
tonight.
if he
Where's
gets
the
removed
wow?
for concentrate,
I haven't got no
just
wow
take his
tonight.
cheesecake away. Oh,
Oh, well, there goes the tobacco.
Ah,
Oh,
well,
no!
Why
Why would you take the tobacco
Oh.
away?
Fucking
I would
devastates,
take the
tobacco
crust
straight up.
away.
no, see, we get to choose, don't we? So let's
I'd,
not.
I'd take his
No,
cheesecake
I-
away.
I think cheesecake. Yeah, take away.
Yeah, take his cheesecake.
Yeah.
Take the cheesecake
Evil.
out, because that's nothing without a cheesecake.
Graham, I
No
like you and
cheesecake
I-
for you.
I have
Next.
nothing to do with this.
No cheesecake.
Sorry, Graham, that was nothing to do with me. They are all bastards.
Yes, apathy. That's correct, mate. No
Right.
cheesecake for you, young Graham. We will give you your concentrates later.
No, apathy. It's actually a theoretical mix, so you don't need to
Yeah.
actually mix it up. So just
No.
Except
But-
Graham, who does need
Just
to mix this up.
create a recipe
Yeah.
and put it on VC, and it's going to be hashtag VC36, I believe.
Yes,
Yeah,
36.
36. Yeah.
Right. Okay, player 3.
Okay. Next victim.
Yay!
Oh, Cherokee.
Let's see what you
Concentrate number 1.
get. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, nice graham cracker.
And number 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Shaping up.
I'm liking this already.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of cinnamon bacon swell. It's a nice thing.
That's very
Yeah,
nice.
I like that flavor too.
Yes.
Yep.
Nice.
Number 4.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah,
Still.
all right. And number 5.
I'm a custard Danish. The Cherokee says, "Do your worst."
Yeah, that's all right.
We are about to.
Yes.
You've got Flavor West.
Add a bit
Okay.
of creaminess to it. That'd be nice.
Okay,
Alrighty.
here it comes. Here it comes, Cherokee.
Please spin the Jeopardy wheel again, or 2 times.
Oh,
Remove
that's cool.
one.
What did he have again?
Oh.
that's
Flavor,
an anticlimax.
Flavor West
run
graham
through
cracker.
what he's got there, Zip.
Okay, it's got Flavor West graham cracker, Capella cinnamon Danish swirl, TFA vanilla custard, FA lemon Sicily, and Flavor West yogurt.
Let's take away
I'll
the
take the
custard.
custard out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the custard out. So no custard for you there.
No
No
custard for
custard
you,
for
sir.
you, Cherokee. Bye, Felicia.
We need a picture of the soup Nazi to pop up when that happens. No custard for you.
Yeah. Okay, so number 4.
Yep, we do.
Oh, I'm the up duck.
Hey up, me duck.
Why can you not get that right?
Hey up, me duck.
Hey up, me duck.
Hey, duck me up.
Hey duck.
Ducky.
Hey,
Duck
I just
eye me
call him
up.
Ducky. Uh-huh.
Duck me eye.
Duck me eye. Flavor number 1.
I don't like that flavour.
Okay.
It's good. It's good in the right situations.
I do like that flavour, I gotta say.
Number 2.
Met with nothing.
Number 3.
Milk. Oh, all right. Well, standard so far.
Oh, nice choice.
Yeah, it's a bit meh, isn't it?
Number 4. Yeah, it's a bit average, isn't it? Needs something to liven it up.
Yeah, but that's not good on its own.
And number 5.
Oh, it's like the most bang average shit ever.
Oh, he's got
Right,
2 sweeteners.
If you don't call this meh, I'm not playing.
He's got 2 sweeteners.
Oh,
No, I thought
nice.
Rocky Tooney actually had a really good name suggestion.
What?
Duck sauce.
Duck sauce. There you go.
Right.
Okay.
What more can we do to
You
this?
really need a wild card.
A little bit of blue cheese, I think, will pop this nicely.
A little bit of truffle.
Yeah, while they're not flavours though, Mando, they are in the top.
Oh, for fuck's sake, right. Really?
Oh,
Wow.
remove
could
one.
We could make this even blander.
Oh, this could
Take the
get
What have we
rid of-
strawberry
got,
out.
Jim?
I want to remove the custard.
Yes, so do I.
What's in there is milk and honey, Flavor West sweetener, Inawera custard, Inawera shisha strawberry, and Cap super sweet.
Right, it's got to be
Yeah.
the strawberry, the custard. It's got to be.
I think
Yeah.
I'd take
Yeah.
away the custard.
Yeah, fuck it. That's the body of it.
Custard,
Fuck
yeah.
it, go with the custard.
Bye,
Hey,
custard.
make it hard.
Yeah,
Bye
custard's
bye.
gone.
Custard
No,
gone.
see, Fiddy, removing a sweetener makes it easier, mate.
Yeah, why would I do that? I'm not
Yeah,
that nice.
we're not going to make it easy. You got to use both sweeteners.
No.
now.
Steady. My God, this is why you've not been on the show.
Brian Heck, come on, you guys, show me some love.
No,
Player 5. Player 5?
You don't love anybody.
Marshy.
Oh, Marshy.
All right.
That's
Oh,
why
watch.
I
Okay,
like
before
particularly.
you do the next spin, you watch. Marshy's gonna get the dream freaking flavor.
No, it's not.
Hey,
That-
Creed,
Yeah.
can we spin the Jeopardy wheel 5 times for Marshy and the flavour wheel once?
We could. We could. No, that's not fair. He gets the same shot as everybody else.
Oh,
Okay.
very
Ah.
niche. That's going to require some specific flavors.
I bet he doesn't get.
That's actually not a bad banana nut.
No,
really,
it's
but-
there's nine. I used to like it. Used to like it
Okay, that'll go. That'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice-
cream
nice
fresh
all-rounder.
flavor. Yep.
See, here it goes. Here it goes already.
And tobacco. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm actually a little bit hungry now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
making me
me
hungry.
too.
Yeah, it sounds kind of yummy so far. Number 4.
Yes, absolutely.
Winner. Doesn't matter what comes
Yeah.
next, really.
Not
See, I
really.
told
It's
you.
got to be really fucking special on that fucking wheel.
Cactus.
Banana nut bread
Cactus.
cheesecake. That's nice.
Cucumber. Oh, fuck off. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Right,
for
okay.
fuck's sake, I told
Dream.
you.
Right, well, that's
I
a dream.
told
That's
ya.
a dream 5. That's a dream
Yeah,
5. right there.
that's a one shot.
Yeah. So let's see what we can do about
And don't turn it into a Tim
Nice,
Tams either.
nice little bit of polar blast.
that. Yes.
Oh, blue
Yes!
cheese.
Oh,
Oh, that's going to make it so much better. Blue cheese banana nut bread. Oh,
Oof.
Oh, it's
Oof.
blue cheesecake.
I think I was
Nice.
just sick in my mouth a little bit
Yeah.
there.
Ah,
Nice.
Oh, God, that's
fantastic.
grim. That is
Brilliant.
grim.
Why does that make me feel so good? I feel so wrong.
And our last victim.
I don't have RES on there.
is that advocate for liberty? Did you put it in
Where
there?
did you get?
Yes.
Oh, and that's apathy.
Advocate for liberty.
No, that's an advocate.
Oh,
for liberty.
advocate.
Yeah.
Oh my
Good on you,
god.
Ann.
Okay. Fire.
Concentrate number 1.
Oh,
Good
Oh,
start.
right
Interesting.
double.
Nice start. That's that's a favourite.
Oh.
Okay.
all right.
Number
Not usually
3.
put together, but still.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Number 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
a nice
so far,
one.
you've got
Well,
everything that can boost that vanilla in the RY4 has
Yeah,
been brought
that'll
forward.
go nicely with the milk as
Yeah.
well.
Yep. And number 5. That is a very creamy RY4.
Yep.
Wow.
I would
Yeah, but you're gonna
really
have to-
push the
That's going to be
RY4 in
difficult
there.
to balance, though.
I would really push the RY4 just to get that
Right.
above all of that.
At least 46%.
Oh, here comes the good part.
And what can we do to pop this?
Well, if it's remove a flavour, we take out the RY4, so he's literally just got cream.
It's
Glass of
cream.
milk.
an advocate for jeopardy.
Do you know what? If any fruit was going to go with the RY4, I think I'd put blackberry in there.
Not the FA one.
Not that
Not
one.
the
Oh,
FA
shit, no.
one, no.
Oh, sorry. No, you're right.
A
No.
No.
bouquet of RY4, if you don't mind, please, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so that was it. That was
Okay.
all 6 players, right?
Okay, so I will get these posted on VC and the VC forum, and I will get them posted on Facebook.
Cool.
Nice.
Just Zip, when you post it, use their forum tag rather than their Facebook name on the forum.
Huh?
What?
It's all right. Just hold off on the forum. I'll do it after.
I'm
To
gonna
all those
post
who
on
spun the Jeopardy wheel, I would just like to say, enjoy blowing bubbles.
Actually, I was gonna do reverse today and post on VC forum first. Then I can copy and paste over without getting all.
Sounds
the
like a
fucking
plan.
message. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan. Now, for last week, get your votes in because we don't want to see Pugs win.
No, come on.
I'm fucking storming it.
Yeah,
Is it not just panel members winning every week? Are we,
29
is
votes.
it like not just becoming a popularity?
No,
contest?
it's because I'm really likable.
I don't.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
You
It's more of a
just
popularity
blackmail
contest than
everybody,
the recipe.
Pugs.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether this is being done on purpose, but Nick is actually second.
Lovely, 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 lovely.
Do you know what?
Well,
all I can do is thank you for giving me this ammunition to throw at him every day.
but now we've got all the must-dos out of the way.
I've just
We can
dropped his
pester Andy a little bit more about stuff from Dovpo.
Yeah.
Hang about before we do that though. Nick's recipe, right? It's a pear with sunglasses, right?
With Darth Vader trimming a bush.
A Brussels sprout. Yeah.
so,
Sorry, Andy. Go on.
So I know the Abyss is coming out. Is there anything else on the horizon? Andy, I'm sorry if you've answered already, mate, but I did miss the first little bit of the show.
Well, it's the Abyss DNA that's coming out, but there's the Blotto single coil that's come out recently.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's tried that one out yet.
Not yet. I think I like. Well, I carved my Blotto. I butchered it, and I found that the Blotto with a little bit more airflow was actually better.
Yeah, I did the same thing, mate.
I've done that, and I don't get it.
I carved out because the honeycomb AFC. I dremeled the holes out and shed lines.
Yeah, people have done that. I
better
personally, if you're finding it too tight, then you're wicking it wrong.
No, it's not. It's not the honeycomb. I don't. It's not. Well,
it all depends on what you use.
It's personal preference. It's completely personal preference.
Well, it is. Yeah, it is to a point. I've got two. I've got a dual coil in this 3 mil ID, and it's banging. I have to turn the. I have to do.
I used to like it. I liked it before. I used it for a long time. I liked it.
I like it as well. It is a great tank, but I'm used. It all depends on, I guess, what you're used to, and I'm used to having super airy, and it's just, I don't know. It depends on the wattage that you're vaping at, and how much you want to cool down the vape. But it is a really good tank. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed it, and I told Sam he could get fucked because it was a good tank.
I mean, to be fair, all I've known now for the past 12 months is Blotto. I wouldn't buy.
Is that going to show? Wait.
I wouldn't use any other tank. Why? Because I get them free.
What is that?
So I'm not going to go out and buy one, am I?
Yeah,
I did come from a Kyling, to be honest with you, and I found the Blotto a lot better than the Kyling.
See, can you that show up there? What I did?
Yeah,
I've seen people do it. I don't get why. I don't. I mean,
it's
honestly,
just for more airflow.
It is a lot better. For me personally, it's a lot better like that. Doesn't mean it's a lot better for everybody else, though.
I mean, one of the things with the Blotto, I've just whipped another one while you were all doing your
going on
wheel
with
thing.
ourselves. You can say.
Yeah, well, really, secretly I was knitting, but anyway, I've just done put a 4 mil coil in one of them in the big Blotto, and that's banging. That putting a
Single
4 mil coil in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you drop your airflow, you genuinely increase flavor. I get that. The Blotto has always been a flavorful tank. For me personally, it was just a little bit too restricted.
I couldn't handle the Blotto anymore. I liked the Blotto when I got it, and it was great until I went to one of my older vapes and then went back to the blotto. It's like, okay,
So,
that
well,
was
you've got to go with the majority then. I mean, if more people like
Yeah,
it,
you're
a
all
lot more air, then you know, basically.
Oh well,
you're
I mean, when
halfway
you're
there.
used to airflow like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's
Well,
When you
I've got a
put dual, go on.
dual building this, and I'm having to close the airflow down. But
Ah,
people do Wickham wrong. I mean, I'm on POV quite a lot, and I've had to tell people out of Wicket because they're saying, "Oh, I'm getting no flavour in this, that, and the other." And
Well, I
people
don't
wicking it
never
wrong.
see
Are you thinning your cotton out to do it though? You're thinning the tails of the cotton out.
I mean, I don't know if you can see that. So
Yeah, I mean, this when you look at a deck, when you look at a dual coil deck, there's only really one way to wick it.
Yeah.
And
well, yeah. I mean, I push the coils tight into the upstands, as it were.
yeah, of course you do, yeah.
And yeah, thin the tails out, should I say, on the cotton.
I mean, the majority of the people that I know with the Blotto dual, the majority of people say it's a little bit too restricted. If that's the case, and more people are saying it's a little bit too restricted, and chances are it's a little, doesn't mean that you know 10% of people are going to find it absolutely perfect. Fine.
Oh, I mean, vaping is one of the more subjective things.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Some people are going to prefer that. But for me, to get the most out of that, it needed to be a little bit more airy. And when I did that with it, it was perfect.
It's got great flavor. Don't get me wrong. The
Flavor's
Blotto
amazing.
has great flavor, but if I had a suggestion myself, is you need to open the airflow. Like it felt like sucking an elephant through the straw after I went back to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, ultimately, the Blotto's bogan, isn't it? I mean, Dovpo don't have a great deal of say.
And we like bogan
because it's bogans.
We like bogan.
It's a great tank. Don't get me wrong, but for people like me and probably Simon and most of us on here, like when I want to hit, I want to hit. I don't want to be trying to, you know.
I mean, some people like it really, really hot with a lot of flavor and not that much airflow, which is what
I like to take it deep.
Don't forget the block. It doesn't sound quite like MTL and more restrictive vapes.
He varies widely. Like he goes everywhere. Like he does MTL, he does medium, and he does wide open as well. So, when it comes down to, I think, the Blotto is his personal choice, which is a slightly restricted direct lung. That's which is cool, and it will suit 90%.
Probably let's say that's an accurate description of it. I mean, for me personally, and I've spoken to the guys at Dovpo, they do need to make a more area tank, but it won't be a Blotto because a Blotto is bogans.
Yeah,
and that's it. I mean, bogan won't do a mesh. He doesn't like mesh, so
neither do I.
Well, I don't. I hate it with mesh. Mesh dry. It's like getting.
It's just horrible.
With needles.
It's like having a little bit of what you really like.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think you in a review ages ago, Pugs, it stuck with me. It's like a marriage. At first, you get along really well, but when the cotton separates from the mesh, it's like you walk down the hall and tell each other to get fucked.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Hi, Tam.
Hey, Tom.
Hi. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay,
Gotcha.
because my microphone's not hooked up. I was going to do it and I couldn't do it right.
Well,
but yeah, look, I mean, it's horses for courses, and that's part of vaping in that everyone has their own likes, and that's the beauty.
And you can't judge people on that.
Yeah.
Well,
except you. We judge you. We judge you.
You can judge me all you want.
But one of the things Dovpo really, really good at is collaborations.
Yes.
And it's surprising, really, that all the collaborations that they do sell well.
Yeah.
Whereas
Hey, Pugs, remember?
Stuff
I was just about to say, Wafton.
and I don't understand why. Maybe I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, do you know what the miss
It's
is?
about relationship, I think. And
I think
the guys that I know, are really solid guys, and they remind me of the guys at Google zipping around on scooters and this, that, and the other. And they're really welcoming and friendly. So I think that's how it works. I think that's how the collaborations work.
Well, it's funny you should say that, Andy.
Go on. Well, go on. It's funny.
Now, hang on a sec, Pugs. Hang on a sec. I've just got to cover this before you mention what you're going to mention. That Pugs used to be a reviewer. Now he's a nobody, so you can't do a collaboration with him. Anyway, carry on, mate.
Why did you have to start with that?
Well,
I thought I just set it up, right?
I did design a dual coil RDA, which is a
What happened to
leak-proof
it?
bottom airflow RDA called the Underdog, and the design-wise is, I think, perfect. And
Wait,
I
what
did
was it
speak to
called?
Peng about it, but because I wasn't a YouTube reviewer, he wouldn't go for it.
It's called the "It Will Never Be Made."
Pretty much. What do you want me to do about it? Is pretty much what he said.
Yeah, and just like his cheesecake, you forgot to put the bottom on it.
No, I did not forget to put one on
No,
it.
in fairness, it was a very unique design that stopped any ability for it to leak. Which I thought, and looking at it, I thought, oh, Pugs didn't do this, but but yeah, look, I really like the look of it. Whether it be doable or not, I don't know. But but now you're a nobody, mate. No one
Doesn't matter
cares,
anymore.
so-
Doesn't matter
Well,
anymore.
tell
No
you
one's
what,
going to know who I am in 2 years.
send it to me. Send your design to me, then I'll send it to Dovpo, and I'll claim it as my own.
Oh,
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
Sounds
I like
perfect,
him.
mate.
I like the way he thinks. He's one of us.
wow.
Ruthless bastard.
And
He's looking for a regular panel spot.
Do you know what I mean? I like him.
It-
I'll be out of here in 2 weeks. I'll be replaced by Andy.
yeah,
But it would have to be named after OGA or VC or something.
No, it's called the
but-
Underdog, and that's it.
No, I'll
Hey,
Yeah.
Pugs.
Dovpo or something.
I think your 2 weeks. I think your estimate of 2 weeks is generous at best. You're fucking gone, mate. See ya.
and it
I
included
knew this was
decent,
a bad
it
idea.
included decent bottle opener with it.
Yeah. Not one that looks like it should open bottles of juice like I did and broke it.
Well, yeah,
Has anybody used it?
Yeah,
For a coiling tool, yeah.
I tried to use it as a coiling
Yes.
tool, and it was good. I did try to use it as a bottle opener and actually bent it while I was opening up a bottle.
It is it's a flimsy piece of shit,
Yeah,
but it looked really cool.
yeah.
It's for the kids. It's all right.
But it was free, so what can you do? When you open the box and you see that, you love it, and that's it. Oh,
Do you take returns on the bottle opener, Andy? I'm just curious, asking for a friend.
Yeah, I can recycle them.
it would have been better if it had done a skull-shaped bottle opener for juice bottles with nibs.
Yeah, no, that would be a really good idea.
Yeah. Thank you, Andy. You're welcome.
There you go. One of these little doohickeys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
Brilliant little tool.
In the shape of a skull. Because not everybody, unlike me, are alcoholics.
There you go.
And
I'll just say that Pugs isn't winning the poll by as much as he was, and Fiddy's just behind him. It would take a couple of votes, I think.
Will you just fuck
Yeah.
off? Will you just fuck off?
Nevins, I'm
Oh.
thinking he's gonna be his typical second place.
Andy, vote for
and
me.
he's
Andy,
not
vote for me.
hitting
I
me.
just voted.
He's just lost some more votes.
Kids, vote
Oh
for
my
Bugs.
god.
Come on, it's so close. 33%.
I've never-
Oh wow, it is close.
I've never. Oh, you're supposed to be my friends.
I am your friend, but you can't
Do you,
win.
do you know? Yeah, you know what I like though. Nick's third.
Well done, Freddie.
But
Just take it,
did you
Freddie.
not listen?
When does
though?
it close? When
There's
does
a
it
pair
stop?
with
When does it stop?
sunglasses, right?
When? Go on, Kev. Go on.
No, I was going to say, did you not listen about Nick's one though? Because there's a pair with sunglasses,
Oh.
right?
I
Well,
if you-
Pugs asked when it was going to stop, and
when
it's
he's not winning.
Fiddy's winning.
as soon as Fiddy catches him.
So we might have a 33-hour stream,
Oh,
but it's worth it. Totally worth it.
There's only 2% in it now. Come on.
Come on, get your votes in. And while you're voting, slap a like on the video too, because it's always good to see a thumbs up. We like that.
And
It's a good thing.
you already subscribed, haven't you? Obviously, something we watch.
Okay.
I think we should stop the stream now and go for an after show.
Simon, do I want tags on that?
Nah, don't worry about it. But
Okay.
in other news, yeah, don't worry about it. In other news,
Stop talking, Waftam. Just end the show.
No, I gotta keep going for a little bit because I've gotta say I posted it up on VC. Now everyone has a unicorn mod. Well, not everyone, I guess, but a lot of people have a unicorn mod, and I'm super happy to say that I actually grabbed my unicorn this week, and it should be here Monday, Tuesday.
I am so jealous.
Mhm.
That's very pretty, Simon. Very
It
pretty.
is, and
So
like
jealous.
I've got the Seraphim made by Dead Man's Hand as well, but that one there is instead of being a kilo of copper, that one there is aluminium. So
They are hard to get as well.
yeah, they are. There's only 500 of them, and I'm super stoked to actually grab that one. So excited.
I will expect that engraved and sent to me in a month.
Yeah, nah, not going to happen.
So
But,
while we're waiting for Fiddy to catch pugs, has anyone
Oh,
mixed
it's
anything this
31.
week?
Sorry,
What?
buddy.
Anyone mixed anything this week
Yeah.
No.
aside from like stuff for the
Well,
wheel?
I mixed lick your creamy blueberries.
I did 16 mixes.
I said I
16.
licked your creamy blueberries. So
Are they
Oh, that
numbered
one.
1, 2, 3?
I have
Did you
yet-
number them? Or
He's
name
named them. He's named them. You know,
1, 2, 3,
Sherlock
4,
Holmes
5.
1, Sherlock Holmes 2, Sherlock Holmes 3. he's pulled it out. It's like Wilkinson's sword when they named WS3, 23, all that sort of stuff. It's Liam. So
I'm going to have to change my
SO.
naming system. Everybody's onto it now. It's too predictable.
well, you know, in the spirit of things, you should call it SO1, SO2, SO3. I think it's shorter and more catchy.
I mean, if I actually write ESSO on there, SO, then in the UK I could probably sell them off really easily now.
Well,
You
yeah,
could, based on the fact that they're, yeah.
120 mil of petrol. Here you go, $17.
Can I just point out that there's a tie for the recipe now?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, we need
Come
some.
on,
I
one
reckon-
more vote. One
Well,
more
you know
vote.
what?
We'll
Yeah,
finish
I
it.
reckon-
We need
At
a
the end of the
tiebreaker.
day, if we took this end of the year and we did the live prize giveaway, I'd feel a bit of a twat if I won. So, fair enough.
Yeah, no, this is why we're trying to. Oh, one more vote just came in there, and Fiddy.
Boom, and it's
Done.
over. Finny,
He's
congratulations,
got it.
mate. Well done.
Well, at least
Good
that
chance,
puts,
mate.
that puts Nick in third place. I'm still
Okay,
beating Nick,
it's,
which is a fucking feat in
The,
itself.
the
If
winners
anybody's got
are
anything
up,
about them in chat and they like me, just fucking vote for me, will you? Jesus.
winners are up on VC
Hey, look at you.
and the VC Facebook group.
And the poll is finished. Thank you
Right,
very
you'll end the
much.
show now, won't you, you fucking motherfucker? Jesus
So
Christ.
Fiddy actually gets to choose a Jeopardy as well now, doesn't he?
Oh, it is actually over now. My God.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
if-
Oh,
if-
rigged. What do you mean, Fiddy? You won.
I
What do you want?
got to tell you though, Pugs, I did vote for you.
I
Thank
voted
you.
for
I know I
you
was
as well,
talking
Pugs.
everyone out of doing it as well, but I did vote for you.
Yeah, I
So there
voted
you
for
go.
you as well. I tried to figure out how I could take my vote back and chuck it on Fiddy, but it didn't work that way.
No, once you voted, you voted.
You know what? I'll take it. I bet I
I'm
beat
not-
Nick
yeah,
Evans
I'm
at
not
the end of the
saying
day.
anything because I don't want to make anybody mad.
I beat Nick
I
Evans.
love both of you guys.
I beat Nick Evans. I know you voted for Nick, Sam. You don't even have to tell me.
Well, yeah. I've got a query to Fiddy though, mate. You're calling rigged and you won. I don't get it, mate. Come on.
He's just miserable. He moans at everything.
So
He's-
therefore,
he's a
should lose
moaner.
points. Take
He's a
2
moaner.
points off him.
Yeah, take
Take 2
2% off him.
Take 2%
Make it a
off
draw.
him.
It'd still win.
Would he?
Fiddy, you get to pick something evil for the Jeopardy wheel. So if you want to do it now, that's fine. If you want to like message me during the week, that's fine. But yeah, something nasty or something of a forfeit. Like you can double up on something, you can add another swap all your concentrates with somebody. We've got one of them on the wheel. It hasn't come up yet. So if we could have another one of them, that would be good. But anything you like on the wheel.
I'll tell you what, though. What we'll say is that, Fiddy, you only won because more people wanted to piss me off to make you win.
That's true.
I was thinking what would be really good on the Jeopardy wheel would be like make flavor 1 the main note, make flavor 2 the main note.
Oh yeah, there.
Oh yeah, pick the main note.
I'd stick a double Jeopardy in there. Spin the double Jeopardy wheel twice.
Once you got like
we have.
Yeah, once you got flavor 5, that could actually end up being the Jeopardy that you have to make the main note.
Your Jeopardy selection is the main profile.
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of like the spin the Jeopardy wheel twice option.
See, I like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We could do physical challenges too. Run naked through the park covered in strawberry jam. I don't know.
Yeah, but there are some people that you would not want to see win that one.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Kill your neighbour's dog. Like that. Maybe too far.
I added
Maybe too far.
mushroom last week because I won. Not mushroom, but what was it called? White truffle from Flavor Art, which is basically mushroom. One of the nastiest flavors ever in the world.
Biddy, you said you like the idea of pick the main note. You do know that means the panel will pick the main note.
Yes,
right?
not you.
Suddenly he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
You don't get to pick your main note.
That's cool. I've got to ask Tam something. Tam, white truffle, like you knew it was like the white truffle buried in the ground when you bought it, or did you think it was a white chocolate truffle?
No, let me tell you. Okay, you remember Roger?
Yeah.
He's the one who told me to buy it. That it was great.
No, it's
Okay.
grated mushroom.
I'm never making another Roger recipe again.
And I trusted him because I bought a few things he's told me to buy before. And I think he was confused when he told me about it.
So what you're saying is
I sniffed it and thought I would just like gag. And
so you believed a man because he told you something.
yeah.
Oh no, Roger's a really good mixer, and Roger does use some really obscure flavors, and he has a lot of flavors. I think he might have thought it was a chocolate like truffle, not a truffle.
Yeah,
Roger likes to think way outside.
Yeah, one of
which is fine, but
because one of Roger's latest ones was where he actually mixed the recipe to give a pleasant room note as well as a good taste. So he was actually
So he didn't use any honey then.
No. And hey up me duck, I like that idea. That is an evil idea. Great idea for the Jeopardy.
Oh,
yes.
What's this?
Percentage.
Fixed percentage.
Oh, now there we go. Okay, so 2 ideas. We picked the main note and fixed percentage.
Nice.
Yeah,
well,
it's
pick one, and it will go on the wheel.
Yep, that's a really good one though. I up me duck or duck me up. I
just Zippy. Just
I'm making notes. I am making notes. We're going to switch this up.
Well, what we might do is we've been going for nearly I don't know. Well, I haven't, but you guys have nearly hour 50. So what we might do is wind it up, and we'll have a bit of an after party. We'd love it if you join us there, Andy.
I'd like to thank Andy for coming on.
Yes,
thank you, Andy.
Thank you for coming on.
That was a wealth of information that we needed to know about, and I'm hoping that people took that on board, because more companies that do that, the better.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
And if there's anyone that wants to come into the after party to ask Andy anything, feel free.
Well, within reason.
But Fiddy,
maybe not everyone.
Fiddy wants a fixed percentage.
Yes.
There you go. Fixed percentage. Tam, have you got the link, the Zoom link, or do you want me to chuck it in there?
I can. Let me see. Hold on. I don't have that screen up right now. Hold on.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Tom.
For fuck's sake, I know. I got it right now. I got it.
Go for it, love. Go for it.
Sorry.
So yeah, guys, if you want to join us and have a chat to Andy or any of us, feel free, join us, and we will have a natter. But
nice.
for now, We'll see you all next week. We'll draw the prize next week, and the winner will be in possession of a Dovpo topside, a snapback, and a t-shirt. And Andy will give you his a couple of kisses on a card saying thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all right then.
All right, guys. Well, we'll catch you next week for results from this week. Remember, tag your recipe with hashtag VC36 so we can find it easily. And we'll catch you in the after party, and then we'll catch you next week. See you guys.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
See you later. Bye, all.